nature walk, and just thinking about what I witnessed last night. Excuse me. What happened to the Timberwolves? And I believe that the Thunder are the favorites to win it all. By the way, I go by the name. I said it, Mike Sports Vibes Ballin'. I covered hold on, I want to show y'all this nature. Show you the nature real quick. But like I said, I go by the name of Mike Sports Vibes Ballin'. I cover the Sixers, I cover the Phillies, I cover the NBA playoffs. I might even start covering some boxing as well. So if you are vibing with your boy, consider subscribing to your guy. And if you like good vibes, this is the place to be. But what's going on, Mary? Good morning. That was beyond painful to watch. It was. And I don't know what happened. That's why I'm asking the whole world what happened to the Timberwolves, because I don't care. Listen, just my opinion. They're so much better than the effort they put out yesterday. I don't know what happened. I'm so confused on why the Timberwolves did not show up. If you're going to go down, you don't go down like that. You know what I mean? So I'm honestly confused about how they went down yesterday. I really don't know. And I need someone's opinion on what happened. I need somebody's opinion. What happened? Ant was not aggressive enough, and Ant wants to be one of the best players. He needs to be more consistent and more aggressive. I agree. By the way, everybody in the building, make sure you hit the like button, double tap the screen, hit the like button, consider subscribing if you haven't already. Trying to get to that 500 subscriber count. I can't believe I'm getting so close. I'm like 40 subscribers away from that goal. So salute to everybody that's supporting me on this channel. But yeah, I agree with that last comment. I don't understand it. And I don't even think it's Ant-Man's, he's the best player on the team. So obviously he has to take accountability for not showing up. But what about Julius Randle? What about Naz Reid? What about everybody else? What about the coaching? What about just like before the game, they were showing the coach giving a speech before the game. He had no type of enthusiasm. He didn't seem energetic. He didn't seem like he was excited. He seemed like he was like, it seemed like, this is what it seemed like. Hey, y'all, just go run around the court, act like y'all trying. We're going to get the brakes beat off of us. We just going to just get this. We trying to go on vacation early. That's what it seemed like. His enthusiasm was just so low. He did not seem like he cared about losing, like the coach. That was not a speech. Like, man, that's why I like in football, right? And I'm not an Eagles fan, but some of the things that Brian Dawkins used to do back in the day with the Eagles, how he would get the team motivated for every game, even a regular season game, how he would get in players' faces and just be like, just hype and enthusiastic. That's what you're supposed to do. The coach was like, yeah, we're going to do this and do that and do. It's like so boring. Not. It's like he didn't care. Like the coach was like, they might have to get a new coach. I don't know, but something just don't seem right. And I don't care. Listen, I'm not saying I don't care about what y'all saying, but in my opinion, the Timberwolves are so much better than that. And that performance that they put on display last night was pretty much, I'm ready to go on vacation. I'm going to make a couple of shots, and I'm going to call it a day. Shout out to A in the building. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Make sure y'all hit that like button when y'all come in the building. Hit that subscribe button when you come in the building. Again, I cover the Sixers, the Phillies, NBA playoffs. We might be doing some boxing as well. Salute to y'all. A, what's going on, A? How did you feel about Ant's response after the game? I think I seen something. He took responsibility. He gave a lot of credit to the Thunder. And I like that. That's all about growth. When you take accountability that you didn't play the best, and when you give the other team credit, because guess what? That other team did what they had to do. And I'm never going to hate on a team that beat me. You know what I mean? I'm going to just give them credit. And I like Ant-Man's growth when it comes to that. But I'm going to say this right now. They're going to need to make some moves. And I think the biggest weakness with the Timberwolves, it's just a Sixer fan perspective. And shout out to Reap, I think it's Ripper or Reaper. In my honest opinion, the biggest thing they have to do is figure out the center position. Because I'm sorry, but not sorry. I said this time and time again. Rudy is not the answer. I don't care what he does defensively. He is not good enough. He's a liability on offense. It's 4-on-5 every single time he's in the game when it comes to the offensive side of the ball. This man does no type of offensive game, and I'm not saying this to come at him. I'm just being real. Sometimes being real ain't what people want to hear. But Rudy is a liability offensively, and if anybody disagrees with me, look up the numbers, and I hope you watch the game. If you watch the game, you'll understand where I'm coming from. They should be embarrassed by that game. That was a terrible game. Knicks losing tonight, guaranteed. Yo, it's going to be the Pacers and the Thunder. And I think the Thunder are the favorite, definitely now, to win it all. And I know and let me get back to the Timberwolves real quick, because I'm not giving them an out. I don't care how good the Timberwolves defense, the Thunder's defense was. That performance was so absolutely, they had open shots, y'all. Like, I had a comment, and I respect the Bulls comment. He said, Oklahoma City Thunders, their defense is like top defense in the NBA. Okay, so be it, whatever. What about all the wide open shots that they just was bricking for chicken? They was bricking for chicken. What's going on, Vobo? Bro, they was missing wide open shots, bro. They was missing, like, I remember, and this is the thing about it. This is when I knew that they was in trouble. Do y'all remember the first quarter, right? Do y'all remember the first quarter when Jaden McDaniels had two, not one, he had two wide open threes, and he missed them. But did you see his body language? His body language was like his shoulders slumped. Like, he gave up. I'm like, damn. Excuse my language. I'm like, dang. How do you give up because you're missing two shots? And I said, oh, that's not a good sign. That right there is not a good sign. And I just said to myself, yeah, this might get bad. And I was right. I didn't. And then look, I didn't even go live until the second half. I said, let me change it up. Let me not watch it play by play for the first two quarters, and let's see how this goes. Man, listen, it didn't matter. He said this loss didn't hurt him as he will have a lot more chances to win. Oh, that's what he said. I did see something about he gave credit to the Thunder. I don't know about that, I don't know about him saying that. He needs to be really hurt about this stuff. That's how the greats become great. They take that accountability, like, yo, I'm going to do better next time. I'm going to be so much better. My team, if I'm better, my team's going to be better. That's how he should have took it. Naz Reid is a center. Yeah, Naz Reid, listen, he can't be your center. Naz Reid can't be your center. No. Rudy can't be your center. I mean, a backup center, yeah, I could say Naz. A backup center, yes, Rudy can be. But Rudy being your starting center, he's a liability, bro. And I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just being real. WP's highlight, Ant taking his baby. He didn't really care when it mattered. Yeah, he might not have another chance. Exactly. People make it seem like you could get to the Western Conference Finals every single year. It is rare. This is why I give so much credit to Ant, because he got his team to the Western Conference Finals 2 years in a row. But he didn't do anything. So he didn't learn from the first time. And I understand Oklahoma is a very good team, but they could be had. They could have lost that game 4. They could have won game 4. They lost by 2, and Ant-Man didn't show up. Let's keep it real, right? And I love Ant-Man. Ant-Man, one of my favorite players in the whole NBA. But I got to keep it real. Ant-Man did not show up in game 4. He did not show up in game 5. He did not. Let me repeat it. He did not show up in game 4, and he definitely didn't show up in game 5. So let's keep it real over here, man. He might not have and that's a good point, though. He might not have another chance anytime soon. Because getting to the Western Conference Finals is very, very hard to get there. It's very hard to get there. I call the Western Conference the Wild, Wild West for a reason. It is so hard to get to the Western Conference Finals. Ant-Man turned into Camp-Man. Oh, snap. Look, the press like, yo, I was disappointed because I was really going for the Timberwolves, man. And they just really just like, it felt like they was my team, bro. It felt like the Timberwolves was my team, bro. Because I just felt like, because I'm so used to losing. It seemed like with the Sixers, I said, gosh, Lee, man, the way they went down against the Thunder, I'm like, gosh, Lee. It can't get, I don't want to say it can't get any worse. Disappointed by his response to this loss. No passion in the game and no passion after the game. They were still just there. Right. I agree. Mary, I'm 120, I would say 110, but I'm going to give an extra 10%, 120% agreeing with every word you just said. It's a disappointing way to not take accountability. It's all about not taking accountability. And this is why the all-time greats, they take accountability for losing. You know what I mean? And taking, but yeah, that's a funny comment. WP's highlight. He didn't really care when it mattered. When he didn't really care. What? Yeah, I agree. Hey, bro, Vobo 6. I agree with everything you're saying, bro. He might not have another hit. Yup. But I'm a Celtics fan. Being the conference finals pretty normal. Hey, listen, Celtic fan, and this is no disrespect to you, bro. I'm gonna let you know this right now. Your team is gonna have to rebuild. You're gonna have to get rid of Al Horford. You're gonna have to find a new center. Porzingis is always hurt. You're gonna have to get a new center. That is your main thing. Getting a new center, because Al Horford's getting up there. And Porzingis can't be your starting center. And then y'all gonna have to figure out if y'all gonna get rid of Drew Holiday or not, try to do something different, because now there's rumors about Jaylen Brown getting traded. I don't know what the Celtics about to do. And this is just a perspective from a Sixer fan. And I'm gonna let you know this right now, Celtic fan. We're gonna beat the brakes off for y'all next season. I said it. Yeah, I said it. When we play against the Celtics next season, my 76ers will beat the brakes off of the Celtics. And I mean that. I mean that with all respect. I'm going to do my play-by-play. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, even though you're a Celtics fan. Because when we go live, when we play against the Celtics, I hope to see you in the comments, and it's definitely going down. Sixers all day, baby. Sixers all day. We have Brad Stevens, best GM. Yeah, he's a good GM. We'll see what y'all do in the offseason. We'll see what y'all do. And I hope there's a full recovery for Jason Tatum, because I know Jason Tatum. I think he teared his Achilles. Even though he's a Celtic, I like Jason Tatum. I have a lot of respect for Jason Tatum. Hey, listen, WP. Hey, listen, bro. We're not gonna do all that, bro. We're not gonna disrespect my team. We ain't gonna disrespect the squad, bro. We ain't gonna disrespect the squad, bro. Hey, listen, bro. Hey, listen, bro. We not doing all that. He said they are a better team than this. Yup. They need to take long look at happen. Yes, I know the Thunder is a better team, but but listen, I know I might sound crazy, but I honestly feel like the Timberwolves could have made this such a better series. This could have been at the very least, this could have been a 6-game series. In my opinion, the Timberwolves just fell apart. Like when they lost, I think the game that really got them was Game 4. When they lost Game 4 at home, I feel like they lost the series, because they could have won that game. They literally blew them out in Game 3, and it was 2-1. And then Game 4, I don't know what the heck Ant-Man was doing, bro. I don't know what Ant-Man was doing, Mary. I really don't. They should have won Game 4, bro. And then they got the brakes beat off of them in Game 5. This should have went at least this should have been a 6-game series, 7-game series. Just my honest opinion. 76er fan. By the way, everybody that's in the building, make sure y'all smash that like button, hit the subscribe button. I cover the Sixers, the Phillies, and I cover the NBA playoffs. And we just vibe over here. So if you're interested in good vibes, consider subscribing. Even if you're not a Sixer fan, salute to you. Hold on. He said, oh, bro, the Sixers are in a very good pick. Yeah, we got the third overall pick. I hope we draft Ace Bailey. I hope we draft either Ace Bailey, Dylan Harper, or VJ Edgecombe. My favorite is Ace Bailey, then Dylan Harper, then VJ. But I'm happy with whatever they do. And then I feel like a healthy Jared McCain, a healthy Tyrese Maxey, a healthy Quentin Grimes, healthy Ace Bailey, healthy Joel Embiid. If that happens, we're getting into the playoffs and we're doing people dirty. Joel Embiid finna hurt his back. No, we're not gonna do that, bro. Let's not. And I agree with your second comment. Overpaying washed PG. I don't want to say he's completely washed. I don't want to say he's completely cooked because we need to be able to trade him. So I'm not gonna let you put that out there in the atmosphere. I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna sell this. He's a very good two-way player, and I feel deep down in my heart that a team like the Celtics might want him, and we could do a swap. I'll give you Paul George, you give us Jaylen Brown. Matter of fact, let's make this even better. I'll give you Paul George and Joel Embiid for Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown and call it a day. We don't got to do anything more. Just even swap. Let's just do it like that. Because you got Jason Tatum that's hurt, coming off of Achilles. That's a bad injury right there, bro. Wouldn't you want Joel Embiid, a former MVP, a two-time scoring champ, a gold medalist? Wouldn't you want that? You know what I'm saying? And I like Joel Embiid, so. Because when healthy, he is a top 3 player in the NBA. Thanks for no problem. No problem, Mary. Appreciate you for supporting me. Yo, do you think it would be smart to move Embiid, or do you think y'all should keep him? All right, so I got mixed feelings. I think we should. You know the definition of what's the definition of insanity, right? The definition of insanity is you keep on doing the same dang old thing, expecting a different result. And I love Joel Embiid as a player, but the man is always, and I mean this in no disrespect. So I don't want no Sixer fans saying, "Oh, you don't like Joel." I like Joel a lot. The man's always hurt, man. So my mindset is, I don't want him breaking my heart again in the playoffs and he hurt, or he tears his Achilles or something. Not Achilles, his meniscus or something like. But I know how gifted he is. So I got mixed feelings. We drafted him 3rd overall because he was hurt coming out that draft. Y'all remember that draft? It was Andrew Wiggins that went number 1. I think is it Jabari Parker went 2, and then Joel went number 3 to the Sixers. But he went number 3 to the Sixers because he was hurt. So he was drafted and he was hurt already. He missed like 2 seasons in a row because he was hurt. So it's like, I like Joel. He battled through injuries. He's one of the greatest 76er players of all time. I give him credit when credit is due. But the first player that has to go is Paul George. I'm trading Paul George before I trade Joel Embiid. I got to get one of these contracts off the books. Paul George has to go. This man was doing a whole podcast while the Sixers were like 10 games below 500 last season. It's like, you ever go to a room and everybody's like not feeling the best, and there's one guy or one girl, one woman is just yelling, being like, being all crazy excited. It's like, read the room, bro. You know darn well the Sixers are terrible right now, and you having a full-blown podcast. That's not worth Joel. But I'm going to tell you this right now. Keep that same energy when Joel Embiid cooks your whole team next season, bro. Keep that same energy when Joel Embiid cooks your whole team. Bro, you look like a skinny Kendrick Perkins. Shout out to Kendrick Perkins, man. That's the first time I ever seen that comment. I said, that's the first time I ever seen that comment. You know, I got a Kevin Hart comparison. I got a LeBron James comparison. I don't think I look anything like LeBron James, but I think it's because of the beard. But I got all this, it's all down here. It's all my hair. My face don't got no dang on facial hair, man. I don't know what's going on. But shout out to Kendrick Perkins, man. But yeah, man, I feel bad for the Timberwolves fans, but you got next year. You still got Ant-Man. But I'm making some big moves. I'm getting rid of Rudy. I'm getting rid of, no, they try to say I look like Kevin Hart, bro. Somebody said I look like Kevin Hart. I just go along with the flow, bro. Hey, listen, I just go along with the flow, bro. But yeah, man. I don't know what the heck is going on with like the whole, that game 5 was so embarrassing. I was honestly surprised how bad it was. Hold up. Wasn't they down by 30 at halftime? Correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. Wasn't the Timberwolves down by 30 at halftime? I think they was down by 30 at halftime, y'all. It was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. Terrible performance. And by the way, everybody that's in the building, I got another YouTube channel called Mike Sports Vibes. I cover the mighty Minnesota Vikings. I'm a Viking fan from Pennsylvania because of Randy Moss. Again, the channel is called Mike, M-I-K-E, Sports, S-P-O-R-T-S, Vibes, spelt with a Z, V-I-B-E-Z. And I cover the Vikings play-by-play for every single game. So if we play your team, I will be live. So make sure you subscribe to that channel. Salute to everybody. I'm about to get off this live stream. And have a wonderful day. And as always, God bless, man. And yeah, go Sixers. We making the playoffs next season. You heard it first from your boy, Mike Sports Vibes Ballin'. Peace. Yeah, check me out. Yeah, peace out, y'all. I got you, Vobo 6. I got you. And I'm gonna be live on both channels. I'm trying to grow this channel right here that you're on. And I'm trying to grow my other channel to get to 2,000 subscribers on that channel. And on this channel, I'm trying to get my first 500 subscribers on this channel. And I'm just so blessed to have a lot of cool people supporting me on both of the channels. I got a lot of people that I really like they're like family. Like I tell people all the time, like I really don't talk to nobody. I stay to myself. I do my own thing. My circle is so like tight. I don't really talk to a lot of people. So like when I'm on YouTube and I talk to y'all, that's why I love when people talk with me in the comments, because I don't really talk to nobody. I either talk to my wife, my kids, my family. That's it. I don't really talk to too many people like I used to. You know what I mean? But shout out to y'all. I'm out. Peace.